What's going on, y'all? So listen. Hola, mija. Hola, mijo. Okay. Welcome to Miami. All right, let me tell you something. This is Love and Hip Hop. All right. Y'all might as well just buckle the fuck in and get y'all notepads out. Okay. And write down some notes because y'all finna get a refresher course in Spanish. Y'all know in school, you had to pick a language. Okay. Most of us pick Spanish. All right. And bitch, my Boricua is finna come out. That intro I was like, okay, come on, put on some Despacito. I said, put some, what's his name? Pitbull when Pitbull was Pitbull, okay? When Pitbull was Miami, all right? When Pitbull was Culo, okay? When Pitbull was Baby Work It Out, baby work it out. Come on, Mr. Bojangles, put that on. I was like, all right, this is gonna be cute. This is gonna be cute. Okay, so they start the episode off with this girl named Amara. Let me tell you something. Amara is so beautiful. Her skin and everything, and she's a full-blooded Dominican, um, black Dominican, and I love the fact, she's trying to break into the American, crossover thing in the American market. So she was out there performing. She said she likes to link up with, a lot of other Latinas that's in the business. We see Veronica Vega, who's there, and they had to let us know, just like black folks, Latinas and Latinos, they come in all different shades too, which is true. And she said, bitch, her name is Amara La Negra. And she was like, bitch, I tried to roll my R's. It just wasn't finna happen. So hey, she was like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm Dominican and I'm black and I embrace my blackness. I said, you know what? That is so refreshing to hear because we've seen and we've heard a lot of Latino people, which is unfortunate, not all, but a lot of them, who will literally deny the fact that they have African in them, that they come from African descent, that they are also considered black too. But for her to embrace that on a national, that is beautiful to me. So she trying to get a hit. She trying to, figure out this thing. Her mom came here 20 years ago. She was an immigrant from Republica Dominicana, you know and doing all of that. And she's just trying to make it so that her mom won't have to do a whole lot anymore. She was meeting up with this producer, Hollywood, who's done a lot for a lot of people, specifically down in Atlanta, Miami. And he's gonna give me issues because I seen the preview and he said something about the way her hair was, and I'm just not here for that. But I just had an issue. I get where Amara's coming from, having her mama there, you know, because she said she would spot stuff that, I may overlook. But baby, you are on a business meeting. You need to learn to take care of your business yourself. But if that's how you want to do it, that's how you're going to do it. You need to cut that cord a little bit because sometimes people are not going to take you serious when you come up with your mom like that or whatever. And then she asking questions. She said, bitch, I thought you was Lil Wayne. I said, wrong color and wrong nigga, bitch. He looked better. Okay. But moving on from that, we get introduced to Gunplay again. We go to another part of Miami. Okay. And he back in Miami. He want to move back from Atlanta. He had left because he had some issue with the law and all this stuff. And he was talking to his girlfriend, Kiara, who was just like, if you move back to Miami, you know what's in Miami, the drugs and all this other stuff. He was like, look, bitch, ain't nothing finna happen. Ain't no hoes and nothing finna get involved in this. And I just got a flashback to Stevie J and Jocelyn in this scene because it was a scene where he was in the studio with this girl named Miami Tip or some shit like that. She hung up her stripper shoes and now he's supposed to be producing some shit for her, and they had a little pass, okay? And it was just giving me that tease when you remember that I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2 when Jocelyn was up in that studio and Stevie J was just sitting there and Jocelyn was dancing. He was just like, the gift, that shit. But that went on, and he went and talked to Trick Daddy about the whole thing and his whole dilemma about moving back and the things that he's trying to face, and he's trying to remain clean because he did have an issue with drugs. Okay. I wonder if he's gonna stay clean this whole season or if he's gonna pull a Joe Budden. Yeah, I remember when Joe Budden first came on to Love and Hip Hop, he was high as hell. Okay. um You know, he want Trick to do a song for him. Trick said him and Trina about to do an album together because he tired of listening to motherfuckers taking the Miami sounds and you ain't even from Miami, not even paying homage and stuff. So we finna take that shit back. We finna put it back on the map. And it was like, okay, I want you to get on the song. Okay, I want you to get on the album with me. He was like, yo, dog, you can do that. The whole time I'm sitting there looking at Trick Daddy. You know, at one point he said, you know, he might be pregnant. He got to go work out or whatever, looking like he pregnant. That's fine. Y'all know he got lupus. That's why his face look like that. But and he don't take medication for it. He do his own, you know, self-medicating for it. Okay, but I was looking at his mustache and it was really disturbing me because it wasn't connecting. Like it would be a patch right here, and then it'd be nothing right here. Then it'd be like dot 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 right there, right there. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then you see him in the confessional, it's like somebody drew the shit in for him. I don't know, but whatever. Moving on, we get motherfucking Shay Bucky Johnson. Shay them said she was in a relationship with some dude for 2 years, and it was kind of hard doing the long distance stuff. So now she finna move down to Miami. And who is it? It's Pleasure P. No shade. Y'all remember when they said Pleasure P was touching them little kids? Okay, but y'all know, you know, she feeling a way about the fact that he wants to get back with Pretty Ricky, and she just not feeling it. When they get back home to her place or whatever, I ain't gonna lie, Shay was looking like his mama. That hairstyle, in the way she has an old face already, and with all that makeup and the way she had hair when they were sitting down in that table, in that room, it just made her look. It aged her real bad. And, you know, I get her concerns. She ain't want him to be with them. She was like, you were the group. And truth be fucking told, regardless of what Pleasure P may have or may have not did, that is the reason why I got hooked to fucking Dirty, what his name? Pretty fucking Ricky, bitch. And I was like, you know, Shay, you may be onto something. She was like, I just not here for people who, you know, started shit with you, put dirt on your name, and then all of a sudden want to come back and have you in the group because the shit didn't really pop when the other bitch was in the group. I said, that is kind of true, but you know, niggas fall out, they come back together, let them get their money, all right? Because you ain't gonna give him no money. But let me just tell you this. Pretty Ricky is back together, and I am looking forward to the music, okay? Like Pleasure Please said, Pretty Ricky was about sex, and we was okay with it. I was in high school when that shit came out. I will never fucking forget. I was, I think, a freshman or a sophomore in high school, and I was in the computer lab, and the song came on. The video popped up, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Maybe grind on me, when I should have to take your time. Well, I said, "This is some whole ass shit," but it was catchy as hell. Got the CD, got hooked. Got the second CD, got hooked. Listen, that shit, they some hoes, and I liked it. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is, bitch. You know, freak nasty shit. But yeah, that's her concern. Girl, let them get that money. But Bucky brought her ass down to Miami to get played on yet another version of Love and Hip Hop. Okay, you got played by Scrappy on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You finna get played and made look like a fool on this one too. Good luck, girl. Cause you know there, didn't be the place to stop being. Who the fuck? You let me stop. Cause boy, I ain't trying to get my shit flagged or whatever. But like, I'm going through nostalgia. Okay, we got Trick Daddy and Trina up here performing Nan and all that shit. You know, it's a thing going on. Everybody in white and stuff. You know, they have a nice performance. Prior to that, we get introduced to a new cast member. His name is Bobby Lights. All right. And Bobby Lights is gay, of course. He a rapper, and from the little shit that they was showing, he sound like he got a nice little flow, whatever. And he was just saying how it's a struggle and it's hard, it's difficult to get into the scene the way that he would want to, being an openly gay rapper. You know, he put his video on YouTube. He's reading the comments. Oh, we don't need no gay ass rapper. Take this faggot shit off and all this stuff. You know, he go give his music to one of the DJs at a club, and dude just threw the shit up in the thing like, I ain't finna get to it. I said, ooh, boo boo, I feel sorry for you. Let me tell you something. Bobby think Bobby is gonna be the one that's probably gonna give me some time. He's gonna conflict my spirit because it's like I'm gonna be like, I wanna like him really good because you know he part of the family, you know, he rainbow and all that stuff, and he's a little cutie, but you know, he look like he one of them extra ass gays, okay? Sometimes y'all be extra, you know. You got your messy gays, you got your extra gays, you got your calm gays, you got your, you know, It's a whole bunch. It's a whole array. And he looks like he's going to be an extra ass bitch, you know? And I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, but I'm going to give him a couple of episodes because he a little cutie. You know, he looked like a cute ass stud that with makeup. And you know, he remind me of this girl. I don't know if y'all probably don't know the group Kin for Life or whatever. And it's the lighter skinned one who was tall. She got like model looks. She was a stud, but she wear makeup and she looked really cute. You know, I was like, oh, he's a cutie. He's Trina cousin. Now they having this little performance at this club or whatever, tricking her, you know, hyping it up backstage about how everything was cute, everything was good, it went off without a hitch. He comes to the door. His name is not on the list. Then somebody come out there and was like, come on, let him in. And the way they said it was like, oh, you can let this bitch in. He was like, thank fucking God. I said, you know what? Attitude, sir. Be glad that you got up in there because you wasn't finna come in there. Now, at first, when he was like, you know, I'm treating a cousin and she's not supportive of my music, I was about to say, Trina, why the fuck not? Is it because he gay? Because, girl, no, don't do that shit. But it's not. It's not. It's because the bitch always up in some shit. That's her whole stance. They showed this video from 2016 in February when, you know, he got into it with somebody that works with Trina. And she was like, that's why I don't fuck with him like that because every time we go somewhere, he's always starting some shit. And I was like, okay, I get that because we got a couple of family members like that myself. He was being mad extra up in the dressing room. You know, she was pissed off at the fact that, first of all, you coming in there with all these colors on when it's all you don't follow the attire. Well, I didn't get the memo. I didn't this. And, you know, I'm trying to figure out where you going so I can tag along. She said, bitch, you not tagging along nowhere. You better be glad that you got into here when you did. Okay? It's going to be a mess with them. Okay? It's going to be a mess with them because she already looked over it. Then we get to Pleasure P. He out here singing some little song, little D. Wrong person, but y'all get the hint. Okay? Um and he at his place. And next thing you know, Baby Blue, whoa, and Slick'em High. That crackhead ass motherfucker. If y'all need to go back and look at the Breakfast Club, the latest Breakfast Club interview that they did, and how drunk that nigga got. Like he drank a whole bottle of vodka to himself. I said, bitch, I understand, but no, you're on the air. He was messed up. And you know, Spectacular. Y'all remember when Spectacular was dancing in the red drop? Oh my god, this is bringing back so many fucking memories. But anyway, everybody was cool with it. It was like, you know, I'm glad we getting a chance to come back and all this stuff. First of all, Baby Blue, I was scared. I was scared because, you know, us big people, we got some problems sometimes, you know. But not all the time. But Baby Blue, his little ass frame, he ain't no Baby Blue no more. He look like Papa Bear, Sugar Bear Blue 40 years later because Mama, he didn't get fat, you know. He looked like a full grown ass 40-year-old man, and I'm pretty sure he's not even that age. Like his face done feel the fuck out. Somebody done sliced him on his face, you know. It's just a lot that's going on with him, and I thought he was about to kill over because he just got real pissed off, you know. When Pleasure was talking about something, now everybody can come together. We ain't blaming nobody for what happened and all this stuff. And he was like, well, what you talking about, bitch? You talking about something, you ain't do shit. I ain't never say you ain't do shit. You came into the studio, but you left. You left early. You did all this. I was like, calm the fuck down. You just got here. You saw the cameras and said, bitch, let's turn the fuck up. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. I said, oh, so this is what we gonna be doing? Oh, okay. I'm gonna be here for it, but damn, don't stroke out. Not for the benefit of us. So, you know, after they finally it took Spectacular to come in and tell the motherfuckers to calm down. You know, Baby Blue, it wasn't that serious. Y'all putting this album together, last album, last tour. Y'all got this tour date going on for the fans or whatever. Just do that shit and calm the fuck down before you stroke the fuck out. Because we not finna pay your medical bills. I'm just saying. All right? Moving on from that, we get Amara. All right? She goes to see Young Hollywood, and his whole thing is, you know, when he worked with people and produced them or whatever, he likes to be hands on. And all I was thinking was, baby, it's a whole bunch of sexual abuse allegations going on already. What you talking is borderline that thing, you know, you talking about some changing images and shit like that. My mind instantly went there. Okay. But then he was like, you know, when I'm working with a person, is you got to be able to do what I tell you to do, or be willing to, bend a little. And she comes in with her little afro and everything, beautiful, mind the way. Her hair, her locks, it's just, baby, that shit is gorgeous, okay? And anybody who finds a problem and an issue with that, I love this part about this show right about now, because it's bringing up a whole bunch of issue that goes on. And like I said earlier, about a lot of Latinos who do not like to admit the fact that you have African ancestry in you. You have African blood in you. You are African. You are dark skinned, and you will still deny the fact that you are black. Bitch, you're black. And Amara is on here claiming her blackness, and she's proud about that shit. And you get up here and say, if I were to tell you to change something, would you be willing to do it? Like if I was to tell you to give me a little bit more Beyonce and a little less Macy Gray, would you do it? First of fucking all, why are you trying to mold her into the image of someone else that already is out here? So that people can be like, bitch, we already got a Beyonce. We don't need no one. Okay, you copying. We see people who that a whole bunch of people that come out, and people always attacking them or whatever, saying, "Oh, but bitch, if you wear this, you trying to be Beyonce, or you trying to be Rihanna, you trying to be this." Let her be in her own fucking lane. And how fucking dare you say a comment like that, as if it's something wrong with a fucking afro? And he was like, "Where did you come from with all this African stuff?" And the way that he was saying it was like he was disgusted by it. It was like, she said, so an afro ain't elegant. And he basically said, no, it's not. You don't want to see, Beyonce with it and all this shit. FYI, bitch, when Beyonce first really started going solo, Beyonce rocked the fucking afro, and she rocked that shit well, and she was very much proud of it, and she was accepted for a bitch, okay? Work it out. Nigga better work it out. Beyonce, bitch. Okay? Go back, bitch. Learn your fucking history, bitch. You in the fucking music industry. You supposed to know this shit, bitch. Okay? Before you try to tell somebody else how they supposed to look and what's acceptable and all this stuff and what look elegant. That bitch look beautiful as fuck with that hair. That is what's gonna set her apart. You up here talking about some where's this, African and all this stuff, and all this coming from you psychotic and you this and you that. You putting her down because of her looks, because of her heritage, because she claiming this, because she's proud. Bitch, you probably got fucking family members that's her same skin color, and you and y'all all grew up in a fucking house that would deny the fact that they're black. And that's exactly what it's coming off like you're saying. Then you want to say that, oh, you sound like you hate me or whatever. Okay, well, bitch, I'm not liking you because of what you just said. You basically want me to damn near deny the fact that I'm black. Don't speak on it. That's basically like he wanted her to put that under the rug and hush it up and assimilate to society with the straight hair and all this stuff so that you can be accepted and fit this mold and fit that mold. Bitch, she ain't trying to fit a fucking mold, because she would have been did that. She's trying to create her own fucking lane, okay? And if you're not willing to work with that, bitch, don't even bother. You knew you didn't want to do nothing with that bitch when you first saw her. And tomorrow, let me tell you something. As soon as he said that Beyonce Marcy Gray comment, I would have left. I would have fucking left, okay? She eventually did leave because he was trying to clean it up, but he was being sarcastic with it and condescending with it. Okay, my African Nutella queen and all that shit. That's racist. That's some bigoted bullshit. That's some prejudice fuck shit. Okay? Like, come on now. I just really want to hear for that shit. And he don't see the wrong in what he did. Like, boy, get the fuck out of here. Okay? He can say all that shit about that, but I bet you he'll fuck her. And I bet you'll fuck a black bitch too. A black non-Latina bitch too. Get the fuck out of here. Then you got Gunplay, he meeting with his girlfriend Kiara. Now let me say, I don't know, was her ass real? I seen a whole bunch of dimples and shit in it, so it could be real. I hope it's real. She thick than a motherfucker, alright? But kinda find out Kiara's from Chicago. She was shot a couple of times, like 2-3 times. And that was when he was going through his thing. And now they linked up. They've been together. She's been supportive of him. And his whole thing is he want to go back to Miami. He gonna be working with some people. And she was like, "What type of females you gonna be working with?" He was like, Tip Drill, the stripper Miami Tip. And I guess Kiara don't know that they had a past with each other. And he was like, I don't know if I'm gonna tell her, but I can keep my dick in my pants. I said, bitch, she know now. So, Pretty Ricky is back together. They about to perform. Come on and grind on me. Y'all want to know what song I like? I forgot the name of the second album, but bitch, my song was Won't you just stay? Stay. Let me style it. Ooh, yeah. Just stay. Stay with me, my girl. Yeah. You know, Pleasure Please with that nasal shit. That shit used to go all the time. I'm like, yes, bitch, stay. Okay, anyway. So they doing their thing, right? And Bucky shows up. Bitch, you'll forever be a buck. You will be a bucky ass duck, okay? Because what you did was foul as fuck, all right? You didn't want to come there because you didn't really want to support them because you don't fuck with them like that. Fine. I just need to know the timeline as to how long you known him to be acting the way that you're acting. Because you act as if you were there from the beginning of their breakup and all that shit when you just said you just got into a relationship with him and y'all been dating for 2 years. Alright? Because you're overstepping. It's one thing to support and to defend your man, but it's another thing to come to his place of work where he is collecting his fucking coins to probably go get your ass something, and you act a fucking fool by calling out his band members. You know what I'm saying? That's his people. That's his family. He know the issues that's been going on. They figure that shit out, and they gonna keep on figuring out as they go. They didn't do nothing to you, bitch. So you should sit your ass back and shut the fuck up. Okay? Now, like Pleasure said, I'm surprised she showed up because she had such an issue with him. But then you get in the issue, you get there, you start drama with the other group member, calling them out on stuff and talking about how fat baby blue look. Bitch, quit calling him fat, okay? Yeah, he done gained some fucking weight. The nigga been eating good or whatever, doing what he doing. Bitch, what's wrong with your face? You look like you Pleasure P's mama, okay? And y'all probably around the same fucking age, bitch. So what's wrong with that? You a old looking bitch, he a fat looking bitch, and okay, at least he out here doing something trying to get his motherfucking coins instead of sleeping for money. You know, because that's what you're doing on here, obviously. You know, I just don't understand how they hooked up because it just don't look right to me because of her attitude and shit like that. I never really liked Bucky, okay? So, hey, it is what it is. And you getting upset at Pleasure because he's not defending you. Bitch, there is nothing to fucking defend. You came in there and you embarrassed the fuck out of him. You up in here dredging up old shit that they done already put a lid on and trying to bring that shit back. Like, bitch, let them handle that. Like he said, if you was gonna do this shit, you should have stayed your ass at home, bitch. Like, Francine really got to chill, okay? She really fucking do. Threw a dress on that bitch and now she thinks she all that in the shit. Girl, no, you're not. Go back to Arthur. So kind of find out, Miami Tip, aka Tip Drill, aka Gunplay Sad Piece, you know, is besties with Bobby. And he was like, we've been knowing each other for like 8, 9 years, and she's always giving me some sound advice. Listen, I don't understand what's going on with Trina and why she don't want me around and all this stuff. Listen, I get what she doing. Sometimes you be extra, but I love you and I love her. But bitch, I ain't trying to fuck up the shit that I got with you, and I ain't trying to definitely fuck up the shit that I got with Trina. Okay, so you know, we having this little lunch or whatever, and if you want to come, you can come. So they come, and Trina's looking like, what the fuck are you doing here? And was like, you know, how come you don't want to invite me here? You won't want to do this. And Trina's like, you fucking extra. Alvin gets into it and was like, you fucking extra, you're messy, you're this. And they go back and forth, and he was like, the whole thing is Alvin is jealous of me. He wants to be Trina's family, and you will never be blood. And Alvin was like, well, bitch, you want to be her assistant, and you will never be that, okay? And, you know, they fought before, and I guess that one time they fought wasn't the only time that they fought before. And they were just going back and forth, and they was getting loud. And Trina had to say, shut the fuck up. First of all, this is not how you do shit, okay? You don't get loud in public. You don't do stuff like this. Next thing you know, Alvin is like, you're a fucking bum. That's what the fuck you are. And as soon as I seen Bobby go like this to them glasses, I said, bitch, he finna take them things off, and he is about to throw or get his ass up and do something. He didn't take them off. But bitch, he showing up threw something at that bitch. He threw something at Alvin. And I said, see, you just play right into why the girl don't fuck with you right now. And I feel like it's something deeper that went on too. That's putting it in, that's going on with it too. Because ain't no way. You damn near embarrassed her in front of all them people. Y'all fighting like little punks. Okay, y'all up there fighting. Fucking what? Alright, like damn, get your shit together. You can't. Bobby look like the type of person that puts it off on other people instead of taking accountability for his own shit. Yeah, he gonna give me a time. He gonna give me a time. He was like, you're a bum and you're beneath me. I said you better pronounce with that list, okay? You beneath me, all right? You beneath him, okay? Well, technically, kind of is, because Trina don't fuck with you like that, but. Child, Bobby was just like, I'm tired of your fucking minions. I wasn't gonna sit there and let that nigga disrespect me. Every time I come around, they disrespecting me and all this shit. I mean, he was calling him a bitch and all that stuff, and Trina didn't say shit. Like, don't call my family no bitch. So that's how I know it's something deeper than that. Because even if I don't fuck with you like that, that's my family, and I'm gonna call that bitch a bitch. You not, all right? But Trina whole thing is, every time you come around, you act out. You outrageous. You too fucking much, okay? I have a staff that is trained to act accordingly when they're out, when they're around me professionally, so that my brand won't get fucked up, okay? I'm not trying. I built my brand all these years, not for no bitch to come in and try to tear that shit down by acting a little dumbass ass. That's basically what she was saying, that he ain't got no home training. He said, well, bitch, I'm not trainable, okay? And when I come around, them bitches better respect me. I'm gonna still be doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna be out here and I'm gonna be a superstar. I'm gonna blow up. I said, well, damn, Bobby, go do that shit. Go do that shit then. Okay? I understand you want to be acknowledged, but I don't know if he really trying to be acknowledged because that's his family, or he wants to be acknowledged and put it out there that they family because it'll work for his music. It's probably both. It's probably both, because we see on the next episode where she was like, why are you using my name just to get into stuff? And it was like, I don't want to be associated with you. It's something deeper. It's something deep up in that shit. Trina said, bitch. Trina was talking to him like he was a goddamn puppy, bitch, that would not go pee in the goddamn litter box, okay? Bitch, hold that piss until we take your ass outside. Don't put it on my hardwood floors, okay? That's how she was talking to that little nigga. But, sometimes tough love. Tough love. But I feel like it's something deeper. Love and Hip Hop Miami. I liked the first episode. It was cute. It was, somewhat of the same, but a little bit different. Everybody is giving me. I like it. Okay, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.